Hi, I'm Shazia. We just started this about a week ago, so we thought we'd keep it simple. So James and I decided to look for common themes, and we found that we had animals in our poems. So we started with that, and then we chose a form, and we chose the golden shovel form. I don't know if you're familiar with it, invented by the American poet Terence Hayes. So where you take a line or a few lines from another person's poems, and each word becomes the end line of your poem. So we went with that, and then we chose a poem that spoke to us.
So I'll kick off. I chose Shazia's poem, The Drowned Sailor, which the first line of which is in Norse. The name means corpse whale, which is about a narwhal. So predictably, my poem is about time travel. Distance. In Cadiz, I was visited by a shaken man my own age, the shock and fog of electroparticles making him retch. You drowned, he told me, in the future. He was some distant relative or other, a sailor of time. Questions failed me. He felt forced to explain that hard hats were in and widely worn. Then forward, look, I'm trying to help you, help us. This Norse sports almanac is useless, a fake plated with cheap new alloys, but it might fool the auctioneer in town. It fell from my slackened hand. Won't you tell me the name of my great-granddaughter? I asked. The mother of my child, what it means to them I've died. He gagged again on our air, made to go. My floating corpse, I begged. Won't you tell me it was as bloated big and devastating as a whale?
Oh, it's the first time I've heard it. And I chose James's poem, Ancestry, and the first few lines that go, because I'm convinced the fox running amok in the communal bins is the grandfather I never met. I take him in. And so I thought the poem was going to be about Chinese ancestor worship. That's how it started, but it ended up being about gender. The I in this poem is troubled because the pronoun is a trap. He, she, ze, they. I'm imploding in my childhood bedroom because he and she are convinced by this body's half-truth, half-lie. They can't accept the uncomfortable fact of me, call it confusion, depression. The scream of a fox at night punctures a dream in which I'm wearing a red dress, running, and I wake still here. Meanwhile, politicians are running amok, dismantling nations like flat-pack shelves dumped in the street with a note saying, help yourself. And I'm the freak in this communal scene. I'm the unacceptable one. The bottle in the bin's my way of staying alive. I haven't changed. This is the way I've always been. I tried to dream their dream, but now I'm awake. My grandfather was a good man. He helped the poor, I'm told. But I remember him always shouting at my grandmother. I never saw her not worried. She was bereft when he died. The last time we met, it was in the rose garden of some stately home. We walked, holding hands, and I wish I'd told her then. I wish she was here to take my hand and lead me from this airless box. I'd ask about her life with him. Did she dig deep for happiness, or open herself in every place to let it in?